Folks, this is a huge problem today in the world. They want you when it's too late. It is a massive problem in this world today. People are very unself-aware of who they are, their own value, how things are going to play out. Unself-aware when it comes to time. Everyone has down moments, everyone has hot moments, and you have to strike while the iron's hot. Because the iron is not hot forever, is it? No. Oftentimes, they want you when it's too late. When they should have swooped you up, when you wanted them just as much as they wanted you, but they decided to play some games. They decided to kind of ruin things because they felt like hot shit. And also deep down, they weren't ready to commit. Not just to you, they weren't ready to commit to their own life, to take their own life seriously, to actually put in effort, put in work, and grow with you. They decided to keep damaging themselves to the point of no repair, to the point of no return. And all of a sudden there comes that day or time, oh my God, they desperately want you, and you look at them like, no sir, no sir, hell no. People make bad decisions in life, folks. It's gonna come back. Sometimes those opportunities come to people by God, and it's like, are you finally gonna get this right or not? I'm gonna give you this opportunity right now with this kind of man. Are you gonna do what's right or not? Are you gonna ruin this or not? There's many females, bro, in my days, still to this day, that come by every now and then, and it's like, you either do what's right or you fail. Because I can do what's right, no problem on my end. No problem whatsoever. I'm doing what's right every single day of my life. Doing what's right is not even hard, folks. It's just you're making the decision to do right instead of making decisions to do wrong. Instead of making decisions as far as these females for attention seeking, talking to so many different men because you want attention. You don't want to fix yourself. You just want attention. You just want to feel like you exist, like you matter, to validate your stupid little ego. Instead of biting the bullet a little bit, which ain't even hard, working on yourself, coming to the light, going through a little bit of turmoil, a little bit, and shaking some shit off. Being a better woman. How many women today want to do this? How many women today want to get it right? All I see is toxicity, like, going on. And when the time, desperate calls, desperate measures, bro, oh, they're going to come on you hard and strong, and it's going to be unattractive. It's like, you're worse than you were a couple years ago. And you think I want you now. Like, you had an opportunity when you could have made better decisions and it would have went well for yourself, but you just didn't. And this goes to show and prove what I'm saying is the truth. How many times has this happened to some of you guys? I'm sure it's happened to many of you guys. They always want you when it's too late. They damage themselves. Oh, now they desperately want you when it's too late. If you were to even take them up, it wouldn't last. You would understand how far behind they are. You would understand how toxic they are. You would understand that they have avoided human growth. They simply don't deserve you. Some of these girls are even kind of good looking enough on the outside, but on the inside and internally, they are seriously messed up internally. And that's just not something you can deal with. They're just not correct. They're just not right. And it's going to weigh you down. Like, that's what happens, guys. When you take the best years of your life and do nothing with it. Besides bad habits, unhealthy habits. Like, do you think attention seeking for women and talking to so many different men and just doing everything you can do just to get their attention is healthy? No. It's very much so unhealthy. Some of these girls out here, bro, be acting like the biggest 304s just to grab a little bit of attention from men because they can't do it internally. The most attractive females I know, they can naturally gain a lot of attention. Like, naturally. Naturally, a lot of guys see them as a good candidate. But they're waiting it a little bit too. But they're going to strike. That's the difference. Those types of girls are going to strike. They're not literally attention seeking. They might make a post or something, but it's nothing wild. It's fairly normal how some of these women today go about things, but it's not a lot of them that are like that. And they are higher value females. The lower value females are doing everything they can because they don't have it internally, bro. They might even have the looks on the outside, but internally, they're done. And that was their choice. They didn't want to put in the work. They chose unhealthy ways and habits. That ruins you. I don't care if you're a man or a woman or anything. If you choose that way of life, it ruins you. I know some guys my age, some of them now look like hillbillies from the back earth of nowhere. They don't look good. They don't look clean cut. They're gone, bro. They used to look similar to me when we were younger. Like, look at them now. Their health is terrible, bro, because they didn't grow as a person internally. They just ate whatever. They didn't keep up with fitness or the gym. They work some job they don't even like. They probably have some toxic woman, if any. And it's just a mess. Like, that's the way your life can go. That's the way your life can go. I don't recommend it. I recommend for everybody to choose health, to put all that stuff first. Come to the light, and you're going to attract better. You're going to keep better around. Because if you're seeking for better when you're in the dark, you ain't going to keep the light. The light's going to leave your ass. Because the light sees, oh, this is dark. This is yucky. This is toxic. I'm out. That's what happens. Because those types of individuals are too lazy to put in any work at all to be a good candidate. They will not do it. They're just going to choose unhealthy shit time and time again. Because they're lazy, bro. Maybe not even just physically lazy. They're spiritually lazy. They just want these little quick fixes all the time. Fix me. Make me better. That's what's unhealthy. It's those little quick fixes is what's unhealthy. And the people that do that, bro, are the weakest individuals. They literally cannot handle real life. They can't handle adversity. They can't handle anything. They can't have a bad day in the gym, but when you walk out, it's like you feel so much better. That's what it takes to get to the light, to maintain the light. You have to be willing to breathe fresh air, to get out there, to get outdoors, to get in gyms, play a sport, bond with healthier people, stay focused, stay aligned, eat healthy, drink your water, your electrolytes, keep yourself clean. But people nowadays, bro, are dirty. Not just like body-wise, just spiritually dirty. It's hideous. It's literally ugly as sin. They choose the quick little fixes to make themselves feel better instead of taking the long route to make themselves feel better and cut all the unhealthy habits out to make yourself feel good, like pretty much 24/7. You're in the light 24/7. You feel good all the time because you worked towards it. And now that you're there, you're maintaining it. That's what I do. And even if something comes into my life for the littlest little amount of time that steers my energy bad or the wrong way, I can get that shit out just as quick and I'm back on top again. Because nothing can take me down, bro. I pay close attention to energy. I pay close attention to people. I understand these things. It's ultimate self-awareness. That's what it is. There's some people that's so unself-aware, bro, they get themselves in the biggest trauma bonds and soul ties ever, and it comes crashing down so hard, and their life flashes before their eyes, and they're in this dark time. That is what you can't let happen. You have to be more self-aware than that. You cannot be dealing with people like that. Being alone today is honestly a blessing. And if someone else that is healthy, that's at your caliber, that's at your standard comes in, it's just going to be an added bonus. It is not worth it to deal with those unhealthy people today, folks. It is not worth it. It takes too much from you and gives you too little. In fact, it gives you nothing. It gives you problems. These people are problems. It'll make you sick because they're sick. And the crazy thing about this is some of them don't even realize it. That's what's crazy. Because that's how unself-aware they are, bro. Like, it's actually madness. And these are the types of people that did not do the work. And they waited till it was too late. I'll prove it. The girl I was with in the past. Seen her a few years later, after we ended. Oh, it's been too long. It has been too long. And it's going to be a lot longer, too. That's what you get. That is what your mother get. You don't wait. Good things don't come around every day of the week. Good things don't come around every year. You might live 5-10 years of your life, not one good thing came by, maybe one. That's why when it's there, when you have a good opportunity, you don't just not take it. You take it. And you better be putting in the work. You better be getting better. You better be doing everything it's going to take in your power and your will to make it work. And it's going to come down to yourself. It's not going to come down to them. It's going to come down to you when a good opportunity is presented in front of yourself. That's what it's going to take. Because no, not everyone's perfect. People have a little bit of shit going on, quite possibly. That is why when something good comes along, and I say this because there's a lot of modern women today. Sometimes a guy like me comes around. And you know what? You might not be perfect when I come around, but guess what? You got to start doing some shit. You better see this as like, oh my God. So, a guy like this may never come around again. I should probably buckle down right now. I should probably be impressive. I should probably work because I have to earn this guy. They don't see it that way though, because they're so arrogant. They'll just gladly let you buy just for a second. They think they're the shit, but they're not. Like, they're literally not. You have become, and they just are. And they have some unhealthy habits, and they just think they're so good. And they're going to realize as a couple years goes by, you're not. And it's not that you can't be. It's because you didn't put in the work. You have to put in the work, folks, in order to be that good. I put in the work. I continuously put in the work. A bad day is nothing. You're going to have a bad day here and there. It's nothing. We're going to keep putting in the work. We're going to keep climbing. We're going to keep getting better. We're going to kick down the door and take what's ours. That belt. That's what I'm saying. We're going to put in the work. We're going to stay locked in. We're going to stay healthy. We're going to upkeep. And then you get some stupid ass people like that. Don't think they have to do anything to earn you. They have all these nasty ass ways of being and doing. And they just think, oh, no, that's not how it works. When something good comes around, you should be willing to damn near do anything to keep it. But no, they're just dumb. Dumb as a post. And guess what? A little time goes on. They have this huge sense of urgency all of a sudden. But they acted like they were all good and cool at that time. That's the issue. That is the issue. They want you when it's too late. They have a sense of urgency now to want and to get you when it's too late. And like I said, how many times does this happen today, folks? An overwhelming amount. There were so many girls I had talking stages with that had that kind of potential, and they just effed it up. It wasn't me that effed it up. They effed it up. 100%. They effed it up. Some of them regretted it instantly. Some of them regretted it after a couple of months. And some of them are too arrogant to redeem themselves. You're not going to redeem yourself. You want that back, but he should still chase me. Because you're stupid. You're an airhead. Quite literally. Like, we can't fix things that we didn't do. If you ruin things and you push a good guy away, guess what? It's you that's going to have to say something to get him back. It's you that's going to have to speak up and explain your damn self. But no, they can't. Because they're dumb. Like, how dumb do you have to be? These are the same types of women that artificially inflate their own value, acting better than they actually are. You're not that good. Sit down. You're really not. They can just never come to terms with the truth, with reality, with how things work. It's all how they feel and how they think and all this shit. It's just devaluing us at the end of the day. Whether it be man or woman, whoever's the one that's put in the work is the ones that's getting devalued today by all these schmucks. That's what's happening. All these haters, all these fake high value females that are young today running around, but yet you might look good externally, but internally you're dog shit. I'm not sorry. I'm telling the truth. You're literally dog shit internally. It's disgusting. And you act like you're so good, but you're just not. You're just not. Come face to face. We'll see how good you are. No, they don't want to do that though. Play their games. Avoid him because we know. Let's just live in our fantasy though and just keep pretending like we're so good, but we're not going to face him because reality's really going to hit then. They know that, bro. They won't see you in real life. Just going to play their little games over a phone and all this shit until they're face to face. We'll see what's popping then. All this bullshit today, bro. All of it. It's a bunch of bullshit. Clown world shit. It's the people that's actually doing the work today that are getting shit on. It's the people that's actually developed themselves today that's getting shit on, because there's so many losers in society. So many. Cucks, clowns, succubuses, Jezebels. Stupid, horrendous, filthy. And we're getting the shit for it. It's unreal. But anyways, this is all the truth. And nothing but the truth. They only want you when it's too late. They're even worse then. They just, reality hits them a little bit more. That's the problem that's going on. Reality starts to hit them just a little bit harder, and they have that little bit of a sense of urgency. But they're even worse when they come back. They're not better. They're not going to redeem themselves. They're not going to give you an explanation as to why things went the way they went. They ain't going to do it. They're just going to desperately try to get you back. Try to act like they're still good, but they're not. You can't lie to me. You can't lie to me. I see who you are. I see how good you are. I see how not good you are. You are what you are, and I can see it. You can play with me. I can see it. And that's it for this video. I'll be back.